Hey everyone, today we are going on an awesome adventure. It is October 31st, 2025. Have you ever opened a can of Pringles and wondered, how do they make these perfectly stacked curvy chips? Well, you are in luck. We are taking a special tour inside a real snack factory to uncover the secrets. It is like a golden ticket to amazing snack engineering. We will follow a Pringle from a simple potato flake to the crunchy chip you love. It is a super cool process, and I will break it down for you. There are 6 main steps. Think of it like a recipe, but on a giant scale with huge machines. We will explore every step, and by the end, you will be a Pringles expert. Every Pringle starts not as a whole potato, but as a special mix of ingredients. The main ingredient is dehydrated potato flakes. That means potatoes are cooked, mashed, and dried into tiny flakes. They add rice flour, corn flour, and wheat starch. This blend gives Pringles their special texture. All the dry ingredients go into a giant mixer. Water is added and the paddles start turning. It turns into a thick slurry, like pancake batter or gloopy slime. Machines mix for the perfect time and speed, every single batch. It is all about consistency. Watch the ingredients tumble in, mix with water, and turn into a smooth, thick slurry. This is where the magic begins. We pump the slurry onto a long conveyor and send it to enormous rollers. These rollers act like super strong rolling pins. A thick blob goes in, a thin sheet comes out. The sheet is less than a millimeter thin. Too thick is not crispy, too thin might break. Engineers keep the balance just right. Next, a cutter roller punches perfect oval shapes. The leftover lattice goes back to be reused. Nothing wasted. It is so satisfying to watch. See the slurry flatten into a sheet as the oval cutter presses down, leaving behind all the future Pringles. Just like making cookies, only much faster. Now we have flat oval cutouts, but they do not look like Pringles yet. They drop into special curved molds on a metal conveyor. The mold gives the classic saddle shape, a hyperbolic paraboloid, like a horse saddle. Then they head into hot oil to cook. The chips fry for only about 11 seconds. Hot oil cooks them and removes moisture. They come out golden, crispy, and perfectly shaped. Temperature must be just right, not burnt, not soggy. Watch the flat ovals fall into curved molds, travel through bubbling oil, and come out as perfectly shaped Pringles. It is like a tiny roller coaster for chips. This is where the Pringle is truly born. After the fryer, chips are too hot and a bit oily. A long conveyor and powerful air blowers cool them down. The air also blows off extra oil. Right temperature and oil level help seasoning stick. Chips ride into a seasoning chamber. Inside, they gently tumble, while flavor powder rains down. It is like a giant salt shaker, only tastier. Every chip gets an even coating from top to bottom. Chips cool under big fans, getting ready for flavor. Then a yummy cloud of flavor dust coats them. This step gives each Pringle its signature taste. Cooked, cooled, and seasoned. Now it is time to stack. Because each chip is the same shape, they nest perfectly. When the stack is tall enough, it is ready for the can. A machine slides the whole stack sideways into the can. A foil seal goes on top to keep air out. Then, the plastic lid snaps on. The rigid can protects chips way better than a bag. The package is made to match the chip shape. Watch how stacks line up with the iconic red cans, then glide in smoothly, so satisfying. Slow, a perfect stack right into its can. That is why you find whole chips when you pop the top. Even after packing, there is one more step. Quality control. Inspectors weigh cans to check the right amount inside. They open cans and look closely at the chips. Is the color right? Is the shape correct? Any cracks? They even taste for flavor and crunch. Approved cans go to be boxed. Robots place cans into cardboard boxes. Boxes are sealed and labeled. Stacks of boxes go onto pallets and into the warehouse. Trucks carry them across the country and around the world. A technician measures a chip to make sure it's exactly the right size. So, how are Pringles made? 1. Mixing the special potato slurry. 2. Rolling the dough super thin and cutting ovals. 3. Shaping the saddle and frying for about 11 seconds. 4. Cooling under blowers and adding flavor. 5. Stacking and sliding into the can. 6. Quality control and shipping out. It is amazing how much science and engineering go into one chip. Fun fact, the saddle shape was designed with computers to resist breaking in the package. You did it. Now you are a Pringles expert. If you could invent a brand new flavor, what would it be? Speak slowly, think clearly, and stay curious. See you on the next factory tour. They're not technically potato chips. The dough is about 42% potato. That saddle shape has a big name, hyperbolic paraboloid. A chemist made them in 1966. Fred Barr at Procter & Gamble, part of Barr's ashes were laid to rest in a Pringles can. A standard can holds about 80 to 100 chips. usually around 90. Early test name, Newfangled Potato Chips, before Pringles. The mustached mascot is Julius Pringle. He's had many makeovers. There are over 160 flavors. Grilled shrimp in Japan, prawn cocktail in the UK. They're engineered for snacking, easy stacking, smooth shipping, fewer crumbs. The can is tough to recycle, but the company is working to improve it.